Hi guys, we're back with an update on our Jimmy Flintstone Trans Am, but before we get to that, we have our new shop cards. If you would like to get a copy of the new shop card, email me your address, and my email address was in the description of this video, and it's also on my About page on YouTube. Just send me email with your address, and say you want a shop card, and I'll be happy to send you one out. If you've got one, we can do a swap. But if you just want one and don't have one, that's fine too. Just let me know, guys, and I'll get you one sent out. So, to the Flintstone Trans Am. We have been doing some work on it. Where do we want to start? Let's start with, we got the body all cleaned up and in the primer. The hood doesn't fit as well as I would like, but when you're at a show, it's not going to be on anyway. It's going to be off. So we got the shroud in there for it. I mean, it fits okay. It just doesn't quite fit as well as I would like it. It's like it's almost too small. So there's a little bit too much gap there, and it doesn't quite follow the right contour. And I've tried heating it a couple of times. I think it is the I need to trim more off under here to get it to sit a little lower in the back. I think is what we're going to have to do. But anyway, we've got it basically ready for paint. So yeah, I did quite a bit of work back here on this rear roll pan. Because the lower section is plastic and the upper section obviously is resin. But we get that pretty much cleaned up. I want to probably go over it one more time with a little bit of filler. I can still see a little bit of a low spot there that we probably want to fill one more time. So that's our body. I remember back to the last video, it had all those parts in it. They're supposed to be gills, so you can put gills on it, but I'm not going to do that. So that's our body. We got the grill pieces that go in here. I haven't done yet. There's the two headlight sections, and then the center piece, and that center piece will be chrome. Actually, probably do all three pieces in chrome because that's also your headlights. So anyway, that's our body. Here's our chassis. About done. Paint's still drying on my mufflers back there. We had to do quite a bit of trimming on the chassis bottom to get everything to fit right under this body. Had to cut quite a bit off the back here. You can see I had to cut the corners of the mufflers off and the tailpipes. But the tailpipes, you have a chrome piece that fits in here, so that was no big deal that we lost the exhaust pipes under the roll pan. But we've done that in actually it was done in a real dark blue, dark mica blue from Tamiya, and then we did black. We picked out black for the frame. We used the black gray, the German gray, whatever you want to call it, for the fuel tank, fuel cells there. And then on the front, we had to cut out quite a bit of the wheel well so that the thing would fit up under the body and under that engine compartment shroud properly. It was pushing down on it a little much, so we got that all squared away. So we're still waiting on the paint to dry on my mufflers. See, it'd be hard to adjust the light here and see if it helps. Yeah, it's probably too much, but our wheels are actually two-tone. I still got to do the centers on them. I did them in a diamond dust lacquer, which is a silver, and then I did the top edges with the chrome, and then I also did the hubs with the around the edges of the wheels with the AK Super Chrome. That's the rear wheel. And this one is the front wheel. They're the early 70s style honeycomb wheels that we're going to put on here. They're 22 and 23 tall, and then front and back are different widths. And we got the tires already done. Just waiting to put those together. Here's our engine, which was came from the same 3D printers as the wheels. That's Jay's resin wheels. He sells on eBay. It's a supercharged Pontiac motor. Basically, it's a Copo Camaro motor with the Pontiac logo on top, the supercharger, and then Pontiac valve covers. We use the exhaust manifolds from the kit. Oh, by the way, this was, if you don't remember, this is an AMT 2006 Camaro kit that we started with as the donor. We basically use everything. We could use everything except for the body, but I'm using a different engine. This is the kit transmission we got attached to it. I did a little trimming on the chassis to get that to sit in there just right. Got our interior bucket we're starting to work on. The back seat, front seats, the door cards. Well, I still have to prime those. I just got the white primer, came in today. That's about the only thing that'll kill the thread plastic is the white primer. And then we're going to paint them, the interior, desert yellow, which is a tan leather color. The lights are going to blow it all out. But that's going to be a light, like a cream colored leather. So we're going to do the interior in. Like the 77 Trans Ams, where some of them had black interiors and some of them had a tan suede interior, tan terry, you know. Some of it was suede and some of it was like a terry cloth. It was, yeah. If you had the vinyl, you had probably the black, and if you had like the premium ones with the cloth seats, then they were this tan color. And we'll do the carpets to match. There's a little highlight piece down the middle there. It runs down the console, up and down here. We'll probably pick that out in a gold or silver, or probably gold actually. Well, a gold probably won't show. We'll see when we get there. The plan is to paint it with this Tester's Blazing Black, which is from their Extreme Lacquer line. Let me widen this back. No, I already widened out as much as it'll go. This black has got a little bit of flake in it. I don't see if the camera's picking that up or not. So that's basically black with a little bit of silver flake in it. And then I ordered these decals I think you got them on eBay. I think that's where they came from. So we've got our Gold Eagle and our Trans Am logos, and the little side. We won't need those because this one doesn't have a B pillar like the old ones did, so there's not room there for that. And we got, I don't know if we'll use the arrowheads either, because the same thing as we're using a different hood. For that. Also, I debated long and hard about what to do because I ordered. Let me grab them. Jeff Seinfeld. Seinfeld. I don't think he's related to Jerry. On eBay also sells. Move this back a little bit. Just under chicken decals, and so I have a full selection of colors that I could have painted this. I thought long and hard about doing a white one with the blue eagles, or doing a silver one with the gray eagles, or even silver one with this black eagle here, or even any of these four would look really good on silver. And we've got the regular TA one. There's a different TA with the colors black already colored in. We've got an all red one, which would look good on a white car or a gold car. And we've got the red and black one. I also like this one too. I'm sorry. I like that one quite a bit too. But we're gonna go with this one and paint the car black. So I've got extras. I've got another one of these kits, so I can do a second one. I can do it in the white with the blue eagle on it, and I also have a couple of the Revell 77 Trans Am, so I could do other colors besides the black, which is the only color the decals come in that kit. So that's where we're at on our Jimmy Flintstone Trans Am, Camaro Trans Am conversion from the company that does the real cars. I think it's called Trans Am Worldwide. I know they bought the name Trans Am from GM, and these cars go for like $180,000-$200,000, and they're basically just Camaros with different body parts thrown on them. Anyway, it's kind of cool, kind of different. Be something you can put on a show table that not going to be four other ones on the table just like it. So anyway, I'm starting to waffle. So next time we see this one, it should be in color, if not finished, because once I get all the color on, it'll go pretty quick. So with that, I'm going to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are when you watch this video. And remind you, if you want a shop card, send me an email, and we will see you on the next one. Goodbye.